Some congressional Republicans have tried to downplay the president's alleged felonies, and they may have a problem. It's called video. Senator Graham, for example, has been dismissive of the idea that Mueller found evidence of obstruction by a president. Here is how he felt about a similar set of concepts being used against a president 20 years ago.
He assaulted our legal system in every way. Let it be said that any president who cheats our institutions shall be impeached.
The day Richard Nixon failed to answer that subpoena is the day that he was subject to impeachment because he took the power from Congress.
You don't even have to be convicted of a crime to lose your job in this constitutional republic. Impeachment is about cleansing the office.
He encouraged people to lie for him. He lied. I think he obstructed justice.
Graham is not alone. 14 current Republican senators are actually on the record for at least the concept that, yes, presidents can face obstruction charges in office. And in the 90s, you should see this, regardless of where this all goes. This is the tale of the tape.
The president has engaged in a persistent pattern and practice of obstruction of justice. The allegations are grave.
I believe the long-term consequences to this country of not acting on these serious charges before us far outweigh the consequences of following what the Constitution provides for.
Either we are a nation of laws or we are not. And if we are, then those laws have to apply equally to all people.
The rule of law means that the commander-in-chief of our armed forces could not be held to a lower standard than are his subordinates.
We don't want a president lying in office. That we don't want obstruction of justice.
The investigation is legitimate.
Felonious criminal conduct by the President of the United States cannot be tolerated.
It's committed federal crimes, and there must be a reckoning, or no American should ever again be prosecuted for those same crimes.
If we knowingly allow our president to break laws while some Americans sit in jail for having violated the same statute, we weaken the very rule of law protecting us.
Senator Burr there put it pretty well. The point isn't to pretend that everything here in these examples are the same. But the point is, on the basic level of principles, the idea that presidents are not above the law or that obstruction, contrary to Mr. Barr's recent claims, is something presidents can technically possibly do, well, that is actually clearly established as the view of so many of these individuals. And then you get to the historical question. Senator Graham, then Representative Graham, said, history is the judge.
The question I have is, what will people 25 years from now say about the impeachment trial? Every senator voted and expressed themselves in the way that will stand in history, and they'll have to be answerable for their judgments, as so will I.